Have you ever wondered what the difference between ADHD and autism is and what the overlap is? I've got you. My name is Steph and I'm a psychologist here to break it down. Now, both these conditions are neurodevelopmental conditions, which means that essentially you are born with it. Now, the main difference is people with ADHD have a deficit in dopamine, and this is why they constantly seek novelty or stimulation. People with the autism spectrum condition struggle with social communication. They may lack eye contact, and they crave familiarity and routine, whereas the ADHD person wants excitement, they want novelty, and they are driven by impulsivity, hyperactivity, or inattentiveness. They have difficulty regulating their attention and focus, whereas someone with autism essentially will self-soothe through repetitive behavior. In autism, they may have difficulty with social interaction or social cues. In ADHD, they may have interpersonal challenges, but it's not because they inherently have difficulty with social cues, but because of the inattention, they may struggle to keep up with a conversation, and this can come across as rude. ADHD may also have difficulty inhibiting responses, which means they kind of can't hold back, and especially in women, we see this verbally with holding back on what may be appropriate or inappropriate to say, whereas in autism, we see a strict adherence to routines, and when something doesn't go to plan, it can be very distressing. Now, the commonalities, they can both have sensory concerns, difficulty controlling impulses, but the impulses can be different. For autism, it can be a sense of self-soothing, whereas ADHD, the impulse is because of the dopamine in the brain. We see eating disorders in both conditions, but because of the dopamine deficit in ADHD, we see more binge eating and bulimia, and in autism, we see more avoidant restrictive feeding and intake disorder because of restrictive eating, sensory needs, textures. Both have rejection sensitive dysphoria, so they are hypersensitive to potential people rejecting them. I have a podcast episode coming out on this, so make sure you check it out.